The Prime Minister, leave there, Prime Minister back from DC. And media, y'all are not interested in asking Keith Rowley, after he gave us such a detailed itinerary of when he purchased his ticket to go Barbados, and how he needed a vacation, and how long it was planned, and so on, when he told you all of that. And afterwards, when he came back and was in the airport to go DC to get this mamagism thing, for smooth road, good health sector, plenty water, good sewage system, great energy sector. Yeah, that's what he got it for. When he went, how come he didn't tell you all? Well, after I collect my fraudulent honorary degree from our boy Wayne Frederick, who I gave the Order of Merit of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, and is a quid pro quo, not a quid pro quo, a quid pro quo. How come he didn't tell you? Well, then I will be in the Congress and I will meet with congressmen from X and Y state, and I would meet with the Undersecretary of Defense and Energy. And how come he didn't give you that itinerary? He learned in Washington to collect a fraudulent piece of paper, and then he and small print going about like two hustlers standing up there trying to get a meeting with anybody. You see, and then putting out a picture with three people who represent nothing and no high level nothing, with Stuart Smallpin sitting down by himself, not a permanent secretary, not a Luquan, not a CEO, not a heritage champ, nobody, no technocrats, just Smallpin sitting down there. And you'll find that's how a government operates. That's how the government of Trinidad and Tobago operates, like a parlor, and none of your media people find that strange. You didn't ask about Rowley when you left here and you gave me all kind of speech. You didn't tell me who you're going to meet, what you're going to do. They get on like touts in Washington. Them sit down on the step and say, hey, we want to meet with somebody, but who all you have? What you have? They are an embarrassment to Trinidad and Tobago. There's the Prime Minister. Forget that I don't like he. I have no respect for he. He is the biggest scumbucket in the earth, right? Forget my personal feelings for he. But when he outside, he's the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. He representing all of we. So when Biden said, hey, I didn't know you're such a talented guy. I didn't know. I thought you was just a foreign affairs guy. Who the hell why is the President of the United States of America referring to the Prime Minister, never mind how lowly we think of the individual, which is him, should never be there, but the President of USA referring to a Prime Minister of a sovereign country as a guy? I mean, he didn't know where the guy was from. He didn't even know the Caribbean is not Latin America. But he was probably throwing shade. I don't know. I can't interpret all that stupidity. But all I know, it was very disrespectful. But this is why we are being disrespected, because we have sprangers in office. You just gone around the Congress begging for a meeting with anybody and anything, and then trying to fool we that somebody meet with you. Look, CARICOM must take advantage of President Biden's lead. Guardian editorial. And they say, the citation of the American university sweeps over what it conceives to be Prime Minister's achievements in taking his country through economic, health, and infrastructure development initiatives, and challenges and concludes that his efforts deserve the university's award. Well, if that is not fraught with sarcasm, but is the next point, Guardian, that I didn't understand. All of TNT should feel honored by the recognition given to the Prime Minister. Guardian editorial, Monday, May 15th. So let's analyze that, Guardian. So Rowley was given an award for our roads being good. Our roads are the worst. We who live here and drive on it, they're the worst in history. Dr. Williams had the roads better than that. A.N.R. Robinson, Bastille Pandey, Kamla Prasad Bissessa, Patrick Manning, the roads were better. The roads now, for the last 2-3 years and getting worse, have been the worst in history. So, Guardian, you're saying we should be proud that somebody get an award for lying? The health sector. Guardian, it's good. So we must be proud that he get an award for doing nothing. And somebody who didn't know or somebody of low scruples will lie. The energy sector is at the lowest ebb since 1908. The worst performance in the history of the energy sector in all spheres. But he get an award for that. So we, all of Trinidad and Tobago, must be proud and honored that he get an award for something he didn't do. Okay. So if my daughter go and run a race and come 17th, and somehow they mix up, or somebody looking to be a counselor and looking for a recommendation to the screening committee from the Northeast coordinator for the United National Congress, and them take my slow child who runs slow and comes 17 and put her first above the 16 people who cut she tail, I must be proud of my daughter's gold medal. Or is it that the gold medal don't exist and that is disgusting, nasty, wicked and disrespectful and not on? Guardian, how dare you write this stupidity? You are telling a nation, Guardian, that no matter what, if somebody does not deserve something, if it's fraught with lies, they have done nothing, and they get an award, we must be proud. So if we athletes go out in the Olympics and come 27th, and somehow, well, some way, the IOC president and me was friend, and they disqualified 26 others just so they could reach we and give we a gold medal, we must be proud of that performance. Really? Guardian, you serious? No, I really want to know what to tell my child. So if she playing tennis and the ball is out, I must tell her, girl, you don't worry with that. Any ball there, you just say it in and get your points and hey, enjoy your trophy. Let's go for sushi. That's what. No, I want to know what to teach my child, Guardian. Y'all are sick. The man is an incompetent dunce. That thing and the mere fact that he's there, put on all of that to dress and mama guy shows what a low caliber individual he is. Only a person of the lowest integrity will do that. And he stand up there when man lying. I don't know who write that thing, but every single thing was an untruth. Now don't get me wrong. If Wayne Frederick want to give Rowley 10 big doctorate with 20 of this blue thing, that's business. But don't lie. Say we give it to him because he's the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. End of story. Give him that. Give him 10.